Here we are again with our weekly pack opening videos. Today we are going to do a gift edition Throne of Eldraine. I am Brian from Less Magic More Gathering, and we're just going to jump right into it. I do a little cut on the plastic so I can get through it quicker because my fingers don't like cutting plastic, so I have to use a knife. I'm weak, can't help it. Whoa, got lost it. So I went in and got another one of these because the first one I got probably paid the full original price for them, which was like 55 bucks. But I found this on the website for $39, so I was like, hey, let's do it, because that's probably a much better price than what you're paying for at the store, and I was not going to buy one at the store for 55 bucks if I can get it for $39, so that's how that goes. But I still like it's pretty neat getting something like this, because you get the nice holograph, or hologram, it's like it's like foil, not hologram so much, but foil box, so it's a collector's box, and it's neat. Got two of those now. Of course, the big old fat jumbo dice. Can't beat that. Can't beat the old jumbo dice. I'm just going to leave that right there. Make it look pretty. 10 packs, and of course the collector booster pack. Sweet. Leave it right there. Get that in a minute. And what else we got in here? Got the Piper of the Swarm. It's a great card. It's an excellent fit for a rat deck, especially Commander, and I put one together. Can't beat it. I mean, how do you, rats you control off Menace. I mean, that's ridiculous. If it's nothing but rats, especially a rat colony, yeah, it's pretty stupid. A useful card nonetheless. And you can keep creating some with them on the field of play. And I believe there's foils in here with this. I always question myself because I don't remember. Yeah, those are all foil lands in there. And then a pack of regular lands. Woo, regular lands. And our 10 packs. Ooh, and what's this? Oh, that's just a filler card. Alright. Cross fingers. Maybe we'll get something decent. I like getting decent stuff. I like to get decent stuff in the 10 packs here before I get into that. And I don't want to be like, oh, this was crap, so I'm relying on this to be something awesome. That's no fun. Because you're probably going to get disappointed like usual. So, what are you going to do? I'll move those over this way. Alright. Fairy Guide Mother, Queen of Ice, Crystal Slipper, Silver Flame Squire, Forever Young, Garen Brigg Carver, Knight of the Keep, Unexplained Vision, Signpost Scarecrow, Oakham, and on the uncommons. Oakham Ranger, Cauldron Familiar, Rampart Smasher, and our first one is Oath Sworn Knight, rare creature human knight. It is a 3-drop creature. I already said that. Human knight. Oath Sworn Knight enters the battlefield with 4 1/1 counters on it. Oath Sworn Knight attacks each combat if able. If damage would be dealt to Oath Sworn Knight while it has a 1/1 counter on it, prevent that damage and remove a 1/1 counter from it. So essentially, you can beef this dude up pretty heavily, and he can take damage, and then you just remove 1 counter. So it's not for each either. It just says counter it. So if damage we dealt to Oathsworn Knight while it has a 1/1 counter on it, prevent that damage, and then remove a 1/1 counter. So there's no. Some of those other cards apply where if you dealt 5 damage, but it's got 10 counters on it, you can remove 5 counters and it saves its life, keeps it alive. This one, you just lose 1 counter whenever it's dealt damage. So if you've got a counter deck put together, I would say I don't think how many counters come on black cards, but maybe if you're doing a green-black deck and you can put some heavy counters on this guy, he'd be pretty useful. He's almost slightly indestructible at that point. Now, minus the fact that you can target him with spells and instantly kill it, but it's still a pretty useful guy if you can set it up right. Oop, we have a rare foil. First pack. So far, so good. Don't know what it's going to be. Rare or mythic. I'm not quite there yet. Boom. Fervent Champion. Just a rare. So it's a 1-drop creature, human knight, another knight, first strike, haste, and whenever a Fervent Champion attacks another target creature, another target attacking knight you control gets a +1/+0 until end of turn. Equip abilities you activate that target Fervent Champion costs 3 less to activate. So that's huge because there's a lot of equipment out there that has some price to it. Like even if it's only a 4-drop, but it still costing 4 with this on the field play, it'll cost 1 to equip it. So it's huge on that factor of cheap, getting stuff out there to play. I'm trying to get this a little closer so you can read it. You don't have to. I'm reading it for you, but I'd like you to see the card. And I feel like my zoom in from down here, my camera's just not really focusing like it should. Either way, no big deal. First foil, first pack. I like it. Mountains and an adventure card. Ooh, on an adventure. I'm working on new camera equipment. This is just general webcam stuff that seems to work for what it's worth. It gets stuff recorded. Now the quality is a bit junk, but you can see me. You can see my hands. You can see my cards. You can read all this stuff. That's cool. It is what it is. Hopefully in the near future we'll have some better camera angles. Camera, I guess, equipment. I know Keith's trying to get some stuff, already has some stuff, so he's kind of way ahead of me on that. But he's going to be running and gunning here soon in the next week, I bet. Tournament Grounds, Deathless Knight, Oakham Adversary, and Harmonious Archon. Mythic Rare. We'll take a Mythic Rare, second pack. 6-drop Creature Archon. Flying. Non-Archon creatures have base power and toughness of a 3/3. When Harmonious Archon enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 white human creature tokens. So that's pretty useful. So non-Archon creatures. There's only like, what, this one? Maybe another Archon creature in the deck, but you're probably going to have it in your deck, so it's going to be useful. But that's pretty huge. It's expensive, and I wish this would zoom in better. I don't know what the deal is with the lighting. It's just so junk right now. I don't know if it's because it's daytime. Normally it is at night, and the window is causing some disturbance in the reflection of the card. But I don't know. Can you see it better if it's back here? Is it too close? No, not really. I'm not going to waste any more time trying to figure this out, because maybe I can turn this backlight off. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. I think it's just the window. Yep, can't block the window light, so I'm going to have to just go with it. From now on, I'm doing my videos at night. Alright, and we got another foil, Falmir Knight. Nice, it's a foil adventure card. I like these. Got a couple of these as far as like getting a collection, a set of these. So each of these have a different, they've got this design, but this should have a showcase version and then a foil version of that as well. So it's like 4 cards, same one, but all different versions, is that technically? So that's cool. Got another foil of that, or another foil for that. Next pack. I'm not digging this light. It's bumming me out. The reflection's horrible. I don't have anything to put over the window. Alright, we're just going to have to go with it. Maybe come in at an angle. Turn the cards this way. You can sort of see them a little better. We got a glass casket right there. Giant Opportunity. Frogify, and Fabled Passage. Can't beat that. Now, I've opened up a decent amount of packs from Throne of Eldraine, and I think I have come across 4. This is the 4th Fabled Passage. Now, I would have kept them because they're good cards and they're high value right now. I think the last time I checked they were about 20. Then I could have dropped since then, but either way, I've sold some of them back only because I sold 2 of them back. I think I got another one still. Because the company I was selling to was actually going to give me almost full actual market price for one of these. So I did, gave them back to them, got the money out of it, but then when I went to go put another one in the next time around, they dropped what they were asking for quite a bit. Because they're like, oh, wait, we don't want to pay that much for a card that, you know, we have to turn around and sell and gain nothing on. So I kind of snuck one in on them, I think, because I don't know if they realized they'd sold it for that much. Either way, we got a Fabled Passage. Right now, we're on the fire. I mean, we got Oathsworn. So we got a mythic, we got a foil rare, and now we've got a rare land, a $20 rare land. So kicking it. So I'll read it. In land, tap it, sacrifice Fabled Passage, search your library for a basic land card, put it in the battlefield, tap, then shuffle your library. Then if you control 4 or more lands, untap that land. So essentially, you just can really give yourself more mana to play with for, you know, the phase of defense. So for instant abilities, you can untap stuff as long as you got that 4 or more lands out there. So that's a pretty good card right there. And we did get another foil, so we're 3 foils deep. 3 packs deep. When Bartered Cow, I'm not going to read Bartered Cow. It's Bartered Cow foil. It's a nice and shiny foil cow. It's bartered. Forest and a Knight. Dang, this bundle's killing it right now. I mean, I can't say a whole lot, but that Fabled Passage at $20. The Harmonious Archon, it's a mythic rare. I don't know. I haven't looked at that one lately because I think it's the first one I've got from opening Throne of Eldraine. Maybe $3. Putting it the low end, $3 mythic right now. If I'm lucky, it's more than that. But I'm not gonna, you know, count on it. Just go with $3. So we're at $23. Maybe that one at Fervent Champion might be $1 or $2 because it's a foil rare. Dunno. All right, another glass casket, Thunderous Snapper, Bog Naughty, and our rare is Vantress Gargoyle. 2-drop artifact creature gargoyle. Flying. Vantress Gargoyle can't attack unless defending player has 7 or more cards in their graveyard. Vantress Gargoyle can't block unless you have 4 or more cards in hand. Tap it. Each player puts the top card of their library in their graveyard. So this is great for a mill deck, especially if you got fast milling. You can get a 5/4 flying creature out real early for 2 if you can mill quick. Or not get it out early, but be able to use it. You can't attack, and obviously there's 7 in the graveyard. So I don't know if I've put this in my mill deck yet. I've got one I've put together with Persistent Petitioner and a bunch of other stuff going on. I don't know if I've squeezed this in here yet. I probably need to, because that would be a huge way to have another attacking phase. Not only mill the crap out of somebody, but then have to worry about a 5/4 flyer really early. So that's a good card. And planes and a junk card. 10 minutes already? Man, I've been talking up way too much apparently. Alright, I gotta push through. Don't want these videos to be super long. We want them to be fairly short, because long-winded people can be boring. I apologize. Shine Chaser, Into the Story, Witch's Oven, and Giant Killer Showcase version. Alright, we got Giant Killer as 1 drop, and it's an adventure option, so you can pay 3 for the instant adventure option. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. God, you can't even see that. This is like the worst. This lighting in the background is driving me nuts. I'm not going to stop this video. I can't redo it because I can't open half a box, so we're just going to go with it. So you destroy target creature with power 4 or greater, and then once it's in exile, you get to pay 1 and drop it as a creature. So 1/2 creature, and this creature ability has pay 2, tap it, and tap target creature. So you can tap some creatures with that. So I'll take showcase versions. I like those. A food token and a land. I land, as a matter of fact. And I land. Videos at night. Cover up the window, I guess. Bummer. Alright. Gingerbread Kevin. We got a Falmir Knight regular, non-foil, to go with the foil one. And we got Mysterious Pathlighter, Heraldic Banner, and Bone Crusher Giant. It's one of my favorites. He actually goes really well in my Amplifier deck, if you know what the Amplifier does. Bone Crusher Giant, 3 drop. It's a instant adventure option as well, so you can pay 2. Damage can't be prevented this turn, and Stomp deals 2 damage to any target. So you can hit him for 2, kill creature or 2, whatever, and then goes to exile, bring him back out, pay 3 for the creature, and then whenever Bone Crusher Giant becomes the target of a spell, Bone Crusher Giant deals 2 damage to that spell's controller. So unless they can kill it, it's a 4/3. Maybe you can beef it up, maybe you can't, based on whatever you've designed. If it's a heavy creature, they want to target it because they can start killing some of their stuff. So, or actually deal damage to them. So he's a pretty effective creature. Plus, I said the Amplifier is a good option if you know how that works. Another video, another time, but you can look it up. So we got Bone Crush Giant. He's like a $4 or $5 card, I think. Pretty good deal for him. Maybe a little less than that. Maybe it's a showcase one that's worth more. So we do have another foil, and it is a Forest. I like getting foil lands, even if it's standard. Foil lands are always fun because they're different. You don't really expect to get foil lands too much. But this one's really cool, though. That forest is kind of gnarly looking. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just got some really nice bluish green colors to it. Foil land, alright. Shuffle through, shuffle through, shuffle through. Alright, Shambling Suit, Kenrith's Transformation, Cauldron's Gift, and Stone Coil Serpent. This is a pretty decent artifact. X cost, our artifact creature, Snake. Reach trample protection from multicolored. Stone Coil Serpent enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters. So you essentially can pay for what it's worth. I like those. These are the types of like Hydra cards that are available in some of the games, but you can pay, you know, if you don't have enough mana but you need a creature out there, okay, 2. He's a 2/2. Not exciting, but at least it's a creature out there and you can get it out and play. But if you get it late in the game and you've got tons of mana, come out huge. Reach trample protection for multicolored. So, I mean, it's either can be considered a sideboard card because you can say, hey, I'm playing a multicolored deck, put this guy in there, they're screwed. So, nice card. I like it. I think it's a $2 card right now. Pretty good. Stone Coil Serpent. And Mountain and filler card. I don't think I'm going to break 15 minutes on this box opening, but maybe a little less than 20, maybe 18 minutes. Gotta go fast, gotta go fast. Alright, we got Covetous Urge, Sage of the Falls, Arcanist's Owl, and Gilded Goose. This is always a fun one. It's about $3 or $4 right now. Pay 1. Creature bird flying. When Gilded Goose enters the battlefield, create a food token, and it's an artifact with a pay 2, tap it, sacrifice this artifact, you gain 3 life. Or you can pay 2, tap it, create a food token. And then it has the option on this thing, sacrifice a food token, add 1 mana. You have to tap Gilded Goose. So you can add mana with the food token, or you can get the life with the food token. This goose gets you all of it. Gets you a token, allows you to get a token, allows you to get mana for the token, and then obviously the token has its own ability. So it's a pretty cool card. It's great if you're going to build around having like artifacts to an extent, and then being able to like gain life, tap for mana, gain life, tap for mana. But it's a pretty good card. Pretty good card. And a board token. There's that giant opportunity again. Got one of them. Steel Claw Lance, Red Cap Melee, and Ayara, First of Locktwain. 3-drop legendary creature, Elf Noble. When Ayara, First of Locktwain, or another black creature enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. Tap her and sacrifice another black creature, draw a card. So I have this one in my rat deck. Now, there's a lot of options for, what do you call it? There's a lot of options for, a commander for a rat colony deck for that version. Just rats, and they're all black, single color. But I mean, come on, it's a 3-drop legendary creature that you get out there, and whenever she comes in, or whenever another black creature comes, which is all rats, you gain a life, they lose a life. It's huge. It's just a good swap around. It annoys the crap out of your opponent, and you consistently gaining life. She only costs 3, so it's definitely a huge pickup. And there's also another card I put in that deck and didn't realize it was huge, extremely useful. But I forget what it's called. All I know is when it comes in the field of play, you can take a card out of your graveyard that mana costs 3 or less and put it back in your hand. So essentially, if I don't want to pay the command cost, which I'm pretty sure how that's worked, if she goes back in the command zone after she dies, I pay 2 more each time she goes back in the command zone. But if she goes and I choose to have her in the graveyard, as long as I have that 1 card in hand, I can pull her back out, put her in my hand, and pay for 3. But if I put her in the graveyard and somebody exiles her, she goes back to the command zone anyway. So it doesn't matter. But either way, it's not a bad option. At least that's the way I'm reading into the card. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, you guys can comment on that if you'd like to. But either way, it's a fun card. Good card for the way I was using it for. And a fairy token. These are kind of neat. Little tiny fairy. Closing in on a minute. Got to do an 18. Sorry, I'm talking. I'm just getting some good knowledge out here. That's what I like to do. Mystical Dispute, Shambling Suit, Slaying Fire, and Castle Garenbrig. That is a rare land, one of the colored lands. Castle Garenbrig enters the battlefield tapped unless you control forest. You tap to add a forest to it, and then you can pay 4, tap it, add 6 forests, spend this mana only to cast creature spells or activate abilities of those creatures. Not a bad card at all. I like it. And we got plains and a human token. Alright, not going to cut 18 because I'm probably going to talk about a few of these cards in here, but I'm going to open this Collector's Booster Pack that came with this collector set, and cross your fingers for some good stuff. I want something awesome in here. I want maybe an Oko. Is there an Oko version of one of these? I don't know. I haven't checked all the versions of the stuff that comes in the special edition. I hope I didn't mess up the camera too much. I kind of bumped it. Apologize, Mr. Camera. I didn't mean to bump yous. Alright, so Festive Funeral, Tomb Raider, Crystal Slipper. I like these artifacts foil, they're pretty neat looking. Garenbrig Paladin, Prized Griffin, Lash of Thorns, Queen of Ice Showcase foil. I got one of those already. Ravens of Revenge, uncommon foil. Shepherd of the Flock, uncommon showcase foil. Embrith Shieldbreak Showcase, non-foil. Lonesome Unicorn Showcase. Queen of Ice, non-foil. Oko's Accomplices. I feel like I'm missing something. Dance of the Manse, full extended art. Feasting Troll, extended art foil. And Rat Flip with food token. Sweet! I can use this in my rat deck for rat tokens. Awesome! So there you go. I don't feel like that one was very good. So it's a good thing I got some of these nice cards in this box, of this bundle, before I open this pack, because I think that collector's pack was kind of junk. Not going to lie. I end up with Castle Garenbrig, AR, First of Locktwain, Gilded Goose, Stonecoil Serpent, Bonecrest Giant, Giant Killer Showcase, Vantress Gargoyle, Fable Passage, Harmonious Archon, Mythic Rare, and Oathsworn Knight was in that bundle. But I still like these because they're special editions to foil and it's extended art. So either way, it's still nice to have. But I feel like that's the only special edition out of here. Now there's a handful of showcases here, whoop-de-doo, but they're only uncommons and commons. I mean, they could have done a little better. Whatever. I'll take it for what it's worth. So there's my bundle opening pack for the week. And all right, I don't know what else to say. I guess we'll see you on the next one. Deuces.